as much as I despised doing this arcade game over and over and over again, I wanted to point out a little-known fact that not a lot of people know about. So apparently on the 50-meter level, with those things that go across the conveyor belt, they all look like pies, but apparently they're not pies at all. They're actually tubs of cement. But I think I'm just gonna stick with calling them pies, because it's nowhere near... Because a pie factory sounds way more catchy than cement factory. Like I just mentioned to one guy, he says, "Hey, remember Donkey Kong, the arcade?" It's just like, "Yeah, I remember Donkey Kong." And the other guy says, "Do you remember the cement level Cement level?" And it's just like, and the other guy's just like, "What's that?" "No, I mean pie level." And the other guy's just like, "Oh yeah, I remember the pie level. That was a fun one." Yeah, the pie factory actually sounds way more catchy than cement factory. So even though they're technically tubs of cement, I'm still gonna keep calling them pies anyway. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. So, in the last dreadful, agonizing part, I had to spend nearly an hour doing this stupid arcade game for not just one golden banana, but also for the Nintendo coin, which is mandatory to completing the game. As much as I love Donkey Kong 64, I think most people can agree that that was probably one of the stupidest gaming design ideas to make a collectible mandatory to completing the game. And the way to get it is to conquer an arcade game with one life. Have you ever heard of anything so insidious? Seriously. Rareware just thought that everybody was good at Donkey Kong, I guess. But they weren't. I wasn't. I certainly could have used 3 lives on both tries, but honestly, I just want DK to just crush this thing! Because I am that much done with this. I never want to reset Donkey Kong 64 just because of this one gaming mechanic alone. But whatever. I've gotten everything out of my system, so now the next order of business is to go to through either portal with the pig and the hippo. That's right, it's boss time, baby. So yeah, the boss actually sounds far more inviting than a stupid arcade, ironically. So yeah, I could certainly use a lot of therapy after what I had to endure in the last parts. And I apologize if at some parts I was screaming so hard it kind of made everyone's ears bleed that was listening to it. But I made sure to leave a warning just before I screamed my head off. And, no lie, at the time I'm recording this part, it's basically been almost 2 weeks since I recorded the part with DK Arcade. That arcade not only just made this... just kind of killed my buzz with this game altogether. Isn't that awful? But whatever. Whatever. I just do not care anymore. It is done. We've gotten every last golden banana for Frantic Factory, every banana medal, etc., etc., etc. So there's nothing holding us back from the boss. And once Diddy feeds his red ones to the hungry hippo, we can finally go on in. Alright. Alright, eat up, you glutton. That's right. Okay, yeah, big, biggie! Good luck. Alright. The mighty roulettes. It's Tiny's turn to fight the boss. Alright. So, yeah, that's kind of another instance of the sequence being kind of out of order. I mean, it goes Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Lanky Kong, then Tiny Kong, but apparently in the order that we've rescued her and Lanky, she was the third to be rescued. Oh, man, this is a little laggy. Times like these, I regret not emulating this game, but it's kind of a blessing in certain instances. Okay, it's Tiny's turn to fight the boss. Okay. Alright, so we enter the deepest, darkest parts of the factory. So yeah, this must be a testing ground of some kind. Alright, so we simply need to jump onto the glowing platform. And up we go! Alright, so what's the big nasty boss look like? Alright, so yeah, it's a reject from the toy department. Okay, so it's a mysterious Jack-in-the-Box. A killer Jack-in-the-Box. Who knows what monster lies within. Alright, as it grows, it pops out and... What in the name of Walt Disney's fever dreams is that thing? Whoa! Cool! Okay, so yeah, it's like Donald Duck mated with a Kremling with a Terminator eye and just... Okay, so yeah. I mean, I know a lot of kids were probably freaked out by this boss when they were kids, but that's... Not a shock there. Okay, so yeah, just basically just use Tiny's helicopter here. And that's it. Whoa, whoa! Okay. And pound the switch with a correlating platform color. Alright. Okay, so yeah, Mad Jack is the name of this demented Jack-in-the-Box. Okay. Probably think that this monster is a precursor to it, or it was inspired by it. Alright, spin, Tiny spin! Okay, so yeah. Alright, we need the white platform. Where is it? Alright! Good, Tiny, go! Alright, hit you. Alright. One more time. Okay, so avoid the killer Jack-in-the-Box. Sneaky bastard. Tried to squish me from a different angle. Okay. Alright, spin, Tiny, spin. You got this. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Okay, so. Okay, lights out, but I can see it in the dark thanks to the brightness and contrast improved. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay, so yeah, just supercharge this guy. So yeah, this freakazoid of a toy was a reject for a reason. It would give everybody nightmares. I mean, that cackle alone is just super creepy. To like a 7-year-old, it's really no big deal to adults. But... So yeah, this was one of my favorites then, and it still is today. Alright. Alright, okay, alright! Yes, sir. Alright. Oh, I missed... Oh, I just interrupted the coolest cutscene he could have had. He has laser eyes, so... Okay, so he turns himself invisible. Okay, I did not mean to interrupt that, but you can tell by the... So yeah, he has powers of invisibility, but his sparkles are a dead giveaway where he's bouncing around, so... Oh, and the music. The freaking music. Another shout out to Great Cook-Up! Oh! Okay, so... Have no fear if you're out of bounds. Oh! Ah! Okay, that was unfortunate. Okay, so just wait for him to bounce on over here. Okay. Alright, time to spin. Time to rip off Rayman a bit. Oh, jeez. He does it so much in this boss battle that is just embedded into my head. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, laser strike. Oh! Yeah, that was a little bit of a clip that I forgot to mention. Or forgot to show just right as I was, So yeah, right as I was, pushing the switch the last time, right before it turned invisible, there was also a cutscene of him using his Terminator eye to shoot a laser crystal towards Tiny. So yeah, try to give her a taste of what she was delivering to Mad Jack. So okay. Okay, alright. Get that blue switch. Oh, just that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! Alright, so yeah. Yeah, as frustrating as this is, I will gladly take this any day over the Donkey Kong arcade. Seriously. I have no idea whose bright idea it was to make you do it with one life for both tries! I never want to play that stupid arcade ever again, thanks to that level of hell I had to endure. Maybe every once in a while. Ooh, convenient. Alright, let's finish this. Alright, invisibility off. Oh, it's on the platform. Bye-bye. Alright, demolished. Okay, wonderful. In the dark recesses of the factory brings a shining light of the key. So many sparkles. So yeah. Oh, and I just love this calm, serene music every single time. Alright. Key me, baby, one more time. Alright. I'll do it. Okay. Factory boss is defeated. Okay, so yeah, you might have, you may have remembered there was another portal out there with the blocks that have the shapes lifting up. But it's gone now. Okay. Okay, so yeah! Whee! That's right.
Okay.
I jump with gusto. Okay. We're done with Frantic Factory. And I guess since we're in the neighborhood, we may as well see what Wrinkly Kong had for all the doors here, so. It's just DKs.
Donkey must climb up to the top floor if you want to bring the factory to life.
Alright, so yeah, been there, done that. Okay, Chunky! What's Chunky's?
Test the strength of Carol gates with Chunky's primate punch.
Alright, the very reason we love that move, Chunky. Basically, Falcon punching those gates. Okay, Tiny's.
Cranky can help Tiny beat the giant springy box.
Okay, so apparently that was the first hint that wasn't Golden Banana related, but rather boss related. Anyway. Okay, Lankies.
Yankees orangutan will get Chunky standing back on solid ground.
Okay, so yeah, saving Chunky. Good times. Alright. Last but not least, Diddy! What's Diddy's hint?
Cranky Simian Spring will allow Diddy to leap to the top of the ABC blocks.
Oh, that was a fun one. Okay, crystals and ammo. Okay, so I think it's about high time we deliver another key to K.Lumsy. Alright, Geronimo! Okay, so yeah, even though it was a landing in the water, it still probably would have broken her legs. Alright, in we go. Alright, so last time K.Lumsy opened 2 areas, so unfortunately, even though we unlocked a padlock the last time, yeah, he's happy, but not happy enough to unlock any more worlds, so... But, that'll change the next time. Okay. So, I'll do it for the factory, but you may remember that there's a section under the fortress. Okay, so. That's right. In here. Alright. So another dreary part of Karul's Island to explore. Okay, so. And another switch with Chunky's mug, but unlike the other switches, this one is blue, so I don't think he's gonna have... So it's not really... Can't really have Chunky have the switch right now, so... Gonna need to have Cranky brew us up something even stronger! Alright! Boom! Okay, here you go. Go for a little walk in the afterlife, because that's basically where you are now. Okay, so yeah, blue switches are ineffective right now. Chunky's gonna need something even stronger than that. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so B.Locker. We've got more than enough. Way more than enough. Alright. So yeah. I am sick to death of the factory by this point, mostly because of that arcade. Let's just go on to World 4. Okay, so, we'll save Wrinkly Kong's hints for later. But, Chunky, you go on in. Alright, in we go to World 4. But first, cutscene. I underestimate those Kongs. Their progress is unexpected. Chief Technician, I trust the Blastomatic will soon be ready to be activated.
We've had a few technical problems at your Majesty, and the men are all lazy.
He's lying, sire. He's always asleep.
Please forgive me, oh great one. We've worked really hard.
Guards! Make sure no one leaves until my machine is ready. Alright, work, slackers.
Gotta make a run for it.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not going anywhere unless you want to be Claptrap Chow. And even then, the flyers. Cracks me up every time. Alright, World 4, Gloomy Galleon. Alright. Whole new section to explore, but obviously that'll wait till next part. Basically, having the thrill of that giant Jack-in-the-Box was more than enough of a treat. Okay, so yeah. No butterflies in here. It's just basically a dank, dirty, gloomy cave in the middle of nowhere. But at least Chunky will send us out with some Tarzan yells. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Donkey Kong 64, this is Toon Gamer 23, signing out. And do you really think that Mad Jack would have been a seller for Kremlin kids. I mean, to ordinary kids, he's obviously a reject, but, do you really think that, in the demographic that Karul and Kremlings were aiming towards, I really think that Mad Jack would have been the best playmate ever. I mean, seriously, he's malicious, and he's got a freaky design. I mean, in the hands of evil little children, the little gremlings, those little crocs and gremlings, he would be perfect. I'm just saying. Okay, one of my backup files, okay, so I wasn't being completely honest about, keeping up with the real file that's the main game file that I'm using for this Let's Play. So apparently this takes place, the backup file, this is actually immediately after I rescued Chunky. This is actually what Cranky says when you don't have enough money for 2 consecutive potions. So considering that we just rescued Chunky and his first respective potion would have been back for Jungle Japes, and his second potion for this level, this is what happens. So currently, Chunky only has 5. We just rescued him in this backup file, so let's go ahead. So yeah, this is just a little Easter egg.
I perfected another one of my potions, Chunky. It's yours with just 3 coins. Blah, blah, blah. You've heard this all before.
Okay, so... yeah. Hunky Chunky! Okay, so that's not the point here, so yeah, this is what Cranky says if you don't have enough change for 2 consecutive potions, so...
Pah! I thought as much. Old Cranky's got your next potion ready, but you haven't even got the measly 5 coins I need. Go and get me some more, you deadbeat.
Okay, so yeah, Cranky being savage as ever. So yeah, considering the fact that you collect well above and beyond the coins required for payment for Cranky's potions later on in the game, you don't really see that speech cloud very often. But yeah, that's just a little Easter egg I wanted to show you. It was meant for much earlier in the factory, but I just didn't think to do it since I was just so busy with the factory level. This is a very interesting tidbit that I never knew about B.Locker until recently. So, apparently, of course, you need to have the requirement for at least 30 golden bananas, but you can actually make your way into a level with less than the requirements with a certain cheat code, but I'll show you. So yeah, rejected. You stupid or something? Read my teeth and go get some more, you furry fool. Okay, so yeah, the minimum requirement is 30, but if you press up, down, left, right on the D-pad, you'll hear that sound effect, which is basically something that you'll hear more of later in the game. But if you approach him again after saying that with a certain Kong, in this instance Lanky for outside of Gloomy Galleon, he'll actually let you through if you have a minimum requirements that's less than 30 but greater than a certain number. Watch. Hey Lanky, keep this hush-hush, but you've got more than 19 golden bananas. So I'll get out of your way. Remember, not a word to anyone. This is our little secret. Okay, so yeah, with that little cheat, you can actually enter areas with less golden bananas than required. But only if you press the up, down, left, right on the D-pad after you've been rejected by a blocker, and with a certain Kong, in this instance Lanky. First instance it was Diddy for Angry Aztec, and then Tiny for Frantic Factory, and so on and so forth. But look it up online, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, it's a certain cheat code that allows you to... whatever.